Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Philip Chuck's Beer. Today's video is dedicated to all of the women around the world because today is International Women's Day. And for that occasion, I'd like to chuck a special beer. Because I'm not going to be talking about anything political, but I am going to be mentioning a small anecdote that I was told once. We have a brewery in town called Aarhus Bryghus, Aarhus Brewery, considering the town. And the brewmaster there, he does not want to partake in beer competition, beer brewing competition. He finds it all a bit silly. But there was one time where he was asked to join one, and he told us this when we were on a tour of the brewery. And he was tasked with creating a beer for women, and he thought, I know just what to do. And he showed up, and he had brewed the darkest beer he had ever done before. Whereas most of the others did light, fruity beers. Because, as he said, even though that's not stereotypically what a woman wants from a beer, that's not necessarily meaning that that's not what a woman could want from a beer, because a woman that likes beer is someone that likes beer. It's not exactly like it's a hard concept. And I mean, to add to that, when I started university, the one in charge of ordering craft beer of all types to our bar, that was a woman. And she sure taught me a lot about beer. So saying that a beer has to be light and fruity for women, to be for women, is silly. Plus, it's also telling me that apparently it's not legitimate for me to enjoy my sweet cherry beers, which is just ridiculous. Beer is universal, and that's all there is to it. So, a beer for women is any beer, with the exception of those really trashy discount pilsners that taste like battery acid. That's not for anyone. That's not for human consumption. I know it's cheap and it'll get you drunk, but you'll also die an early death, and not a fun one. Don't do it. That popped. So, for this occasion, I do not have one of his bottles of the dark one. Not entirely true. I do have one over there, but it's kind of like a limited edition. I'm not chucking that. Instead, fool as I am, I'm going to be chucking the Limfjords Porter from Thisted Bryghus, a double brown porter, as they state. It's half a litre. It's 7.9% alcohol. I don't believe I've done a chucking review of it, but let's just say I've chucked it before, and you're not going to be doing consecutives of it because it's hard. It's very thick. Nevertheless, this chuck goes out to all the women around the world, especially those who have been ostracized for liking beer that's not this norm for them. Abolish normality, enjoy beer. And with that long rant out of the way, time to violently hurt myself. Cheers. Oh, that went down faster than expected. For single chucks it works well, because it's very smooth. But that hurts. So anyway, on that note, happy Women's Day and happy life to all of you. Not just the women, the boys, and whatever else you may identify as. Know that I love all of you without limit. And so, with that, I say bye-bye for now, and keep chucking, friends. Ta!